Hello, welcome to News English. I'm Dr. Ye. Today, on the subject of health and disease, we will explore internet addiction. This outline provides comprehensive contents of the topic that this episode includes. At the very forefront, we need to know what internet addiction means. By definition, internet addiction refers to excessive internet use that interferes with your daily life. For example, you may suffer from internet addiction if it causes problems with relationships with friends and family, resulting in unsatisfactory performances at work or at school, or it could even ruin your health and diet. It is therefore a disorder called Internet Addiction Disorder, in short for IAD, or it is referred to as Compulsive Internet Use, in short for CIU, or Problematic Internet Use, in short for PIU. And we need to understand that it is only a branch of the wider forms of addiction to technology. The most common categories of internet addiction include video gaming, social networking, or pornography. Research has found that if people spend too much time on the internet, by the time they go offline, they seem to be anxious and depressed. They cannot focus on their work properly and perform badly. They are mostly thinking about going back to their online games. One of the causes that one becomes addicted to the use of the internet is because it offers variable reinforcements or multiple unpredictable rewards. For example, in the category of social networking, if you are addicted to Facebook, the variable or unpredicted rewards come from getting unexpected updates and repeated good news. You may find out the latest information that your friend is having a baby when you log on to Facebook, and it takes you by surprise. Or you may be interested in a recent post of a man or a woman that you like who just broke up. These encounters with information that entertained you constitute themselves as unpredicted results or rewards that you just want to come back for more. This cause applies to the category of online gaming such as the World of Warcraft. It is a role-playing game involving multiple players online. This game may lead to internet addiction because each time you play, the result of the game is always different, depending on what level of online players is in your alliance or play against, or the variables of races, roles, or maps of the game provided. Therefore, the result of each game differs, and you also want to come back for more to get different or even better results. And it turns out that the game never ends. However, having internet addiction disorder is not based on how much time you spend on the internet. It matters more of how the internet is used and how long. In other words, if you spend a lot of time on YouTube, social media, shopping online, or online gaming, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are suffering from IAD. So, here I am providing ways to identify if one suffers from IAD or not. The symptoms may be both physical and mental or emotional. Emotional symptoms of IAD may show signs of depression, anxiety, or agitation. One may feel excited when using the internet and have a sense of guilt afterwards. One can suffer from a sense of loss of time, or one may incline to procrastinate or avoid to work. Physical symptoms include backache, neck or shoulder pain, vision impairment, insomnia or sleep deficit, sore hand muscles, and so on. There may also be problems with nutrition and personal hygiene because addictive use of the internet is prioritized over eating and regular shower. If you already show signs of physical or mental symptoms, perhaps you should recognize that your problem of internet addiction disorder exists, because admitting to the problem is always the first step. However, before we think about ways to treat such a disorder, perhaps it is more rewarding to inquire how people develop such an excessive reliance in the first place. Sometimes we rely on the internet for entertainment because we are bored, or to relax, or to relieve pressure or anxiety from the real life. Sometimes we use it as an escape from dealing with real problems in our real life. For example, if one is a shy and introvert person, online character provides a persona that one aspires to be, and positive reaction gathered from online interaction when one enacts as an online identity or character. These results reinforces one's dependence on the internet. Worse still, it can quickly develop as an addiction. Or there is already an underlying condition of anxiety or depression that the use of the internet helps one to ease the already existing mental condition. Therefore, some experts argue that medications may be a useful treatment to help alleviate the pre-existing psychological problem. However, it is certainly not the cure for all cases with IAD. Since everyone uses the internet, and many develop different user habits and various levels of reliance on the internet, so here I want you to use your imagination to think of how one becomes addictive to certain categories of the internet, and also come up with ways or treatments that one can snap ourselves from potential addiction in certain aspects of the use of the internet. This is the end of our episode on health and disease. Thanks for listening.